What's happening, fellas? Crazy Brit here, and we're back with some more MRC action. This time we're back with the MRC Porsche Cup, and this is race 2, round 2. So the grid is set reverse grid in their classes from race 1. So on pole position it's Centino, second is Reddington, third is Golden Brownie, in fourth is Brucey, followed by Roses. Then we have Fast JMS in sixth, Dimpy Limpy in seventh, and race one winner P Gibb in eighth. The AM division, we have Kebo in ninth, Smiles Magoo in 10th, then we have Craig in 11th. Lined up in 12th is Luck, Black Rhino is 13th, followed by Marco Von Groff, and race one winner Esrom at the back. So let's get the action underway. Oh, they're creeping there. Lights out and away we go. There's going to be a few penalties there for the jump starters back in the field. But we'll wait for race 2 then. Golden Brownie's all over the back of Centino there. Let's see what happens in the turn 1. Oh no, we got contact between Reddington and Golden Brownie. Let's just have a look at that. So you can see Golden Brownie gets a better start than Centino. Tries to get around him. There's a little nudge there in the braking zone, and Reddington just sends it, hits Golden Brownie. We'll have to see if the stewards want to take a look at that. Oh, carry on. So Centino, Reddington, first and second. Bruce is now trying to go. Reddington gets a penalty there, all second. Just a breach of track limits there. We're going to go through here. Oh, that's a little bit of a corner cut there. Oh, sends him out onto the grass. We'll go up to the top guys. Centino lean away, but he gets a second penalty. Unfortunate for him. So that's the two CTT guys with penalties already. I'm careful with the guys in the back. The second at Bruce, and then third is Twitch Roses right behind them. You got Dimpy and Reddington there with penalties as well. Fast JMS in 6th. P Gibb in 7th. I can get my words out. We'll just wait until all these penalties are sorted out to run through the grid, but you can see these cars are battling. Fast JMS in Centino. Reddington's all the way down to 7th now. They go 2-3 wide through the last corner. Back up to the front door. Brucey is currently still leading the way from Twitch Roses. Twitch Roses goes on the grass a little bit there, trying to get around him as they come into this little chicane here now. Down the hill, through the S's. Brucey, a little bit of grass there. Can he keep it out of the penalty zone there? Go too wide, you're going to get a penalty, but Twitch Roses does get a pass. He's side by side now. Gets it done before the turn. Lovely stuff from these guys, first and second. So, third, Centino. Flash JMS in 4th, followed by Dimpy, P Gibb. Reddington's there in 7th, followed by Locke, who's got a penalty. Marco Groff is going to get a position here. It's only over second though, it won't lose too much. You can see Marco there. That's going to put Marco up into 8th. Next on the list is Esrom. Can he get Locke before the corner? Top 3 positions for the AM class here. Locke defends going into the chicane. Great job from him. There's Kebo in 11th, followed by Black Rhino in 12th then. Smiles. Oh, Black Rhino gets a big issue there. Managed to save it. Very well done. Nice save from him, but there's Golden Brownie right on his back end. Golden Brownie's sure they're going to get this position done before the first turn. He does. There's Magoo fighting with Craig at the back. Oh, looked like she was trying to block there. Oh, and she sends it deep in the Craig on the inside. Oh, there's contact between them both. Oh, even more contact. It looked like they both got through, but Craig just got a wiggle on there. There was contact between them. Nothing malicious, I'm sure. But Smiles waits up for Craig, and they continue. Back up to the front then. Twitch Roses in first, leading the way from Brucey in second. Ferdy Centino followed very closely by Flash JMS. Is Flash JMS going to get an overtake here? These two have had contact in the round one at Canada. So let's see what happens here. Gets that inside line done. Tries the move but don't quite get it. So now we go around at the final corner. All under a blanket, these three now. Dimpy right behind, licking his lips. Flash JMS goes for the overtake on the inside. There's contact. Centino's in the grass and in the wall. Not too sure who's fault with that, whether a racing incident, just hard racing. I'm sure the stewards will take a look at that as well. Centino all the way back now, down to 13th. So back at the front then, Roses in first, followed by second, Brucey. Dimpy's in third, P. Gibb fourth. Looks like Flash JMS is waiting for Centino. Reddington there in fifth, followed by Marco in sixth. Lock there in seventh, now coming under fire from Estrom still. That spooky Porsche is hungry. Just follow Luck and Estrom as they head down the back straight then. Pretty much the length of the entire track. Now down towards the chicane. As you come through the last couple of corners here, then up the hill, over the crest, then down the hill, through the last corner, full throttle. So 120.0 for Estrom. There's Brownie already back up to 9th. Flash JMS there in 10th. Then we got Black Rhino 11th. Kebo in 12th, followed by Centino in 13th. And we got Craig 14th, now breaking away from Smiles Magoo there, who's in 15th. Back up to the front then. There's no battle going on between the top two. Just following each other. There's Dimpy in third. Now we got P. Gibb in fourth, right behind him, followed by Reddington there in fifth. Marco doing a great job so far for the AM class in sixth position. Second in the AM is Luck in seventh. Then it's got Estrom in the last podium spot for the AM class in eighth. Gonna get an overtake by Brownie potentially down here. He's looking, he's on the inside line. Is he going to be able to get a pass done here? Yep, Estrom just lets him through. Obviously it's another class, they're not really racing each other. So Brownie then up into 8th now. JMS there in 10th, just behind. We've got Black Rhino just coming through up the crest now. There's Centino trying to get anything back of this race. Kebo there in 13th. Craig just coming through now in the 14th, followed by Smiles in 15th. So we'll follow Twitch Roses, as there's not really any battles going on at the minute. Oh, I say that, but there is. We have cars close to each other. Reddington coming under fire now from Marco, and Locke right behind him. So you see Locke all over the back of Marco. Can Locke get the overtake done down here? So much racing already, and we're not even on lap 10 yet. So Reddington then coming down towards the chicane at the bottom, at the end of the straight. There's Marco there, right behind him, followed by Luck. Golden Brownie there in 8th, just following them through. Thinking about how he's going to attack these couple of cars in front of him. Estrom there, 9th position, followed by JMS in 10th. JMS is going to start thinking about how he can get past Estrom. Nice little back end slide there as he went through the chicane. Black Rhino now coming under fire from Centino, but it's different class, so shouldn't fight too hard. There's Kebo doing a great job in 13th, followed by Craig in 14th, just coming through the S's. And there's McGill just off the back now. Oh, she goes a little bit too deep into that corner, gathers it up nicely. So Rosa's in first position. See if he can hold on to that lead, because Bruce is looking very, very racy here in second, keeping within 2 seconds of the leader. It's a 1:18.9, just a tenth off the fastest lap then. So he's looking. Oh, Rosa's gone off. Rosa's. Can he gamble it up? This is going to be close coming on track. He gets it back on track before Brucey comes through. Very nicely gathered up there. Rosa's looking a bit skittish as he comes through those corners, but keeps it going straight. Oh, Brucey's got a 2-second penalty. Ouch. That is going to hurt quite a lot then. So Brucey looking really good, looking like he was going to have a really good race with Rosa's. He's going to dampen him right now. He's got a 2-second penalty. That's going to cost him massively then. So let's see where he is after serving the penalty. Surely going to be behind Dimpy and P. Gibb as they're coming now down the straight there at full throttle. Can he keep ahead of P. Gibb? No, there's P. Gibb there. He's probably just going to let off and let him pass. There he goes. So Brucey down to fourth now. Did have a good advantage over the guys, but now he needs to gain the composure and keep focused. Don't let that ruin the race. So Dimpy then into second, followed by P. Gibb in third. Marco there now in fifth, followed by Brownie in sixth. Lock seventh. Flash MS is down to 8th. Esrom there in 9th. Oh, Flash MS is up to 8th, sorry. Esrom there now in 9th. Reddington and Centino 11th, 10th and 11th. Just coming through the first corner. Black Rhino there in 12th, followed by Kebo. There's Craig in 14th, and Smiles McGill half-second penalty in 15th. She's going to be coming under fire from getting lapped pretty soon. There's Rosa's on his own now, coming down the main straight. Second, Dimpy. P. Gibb there in third. Brucey there in fourth. After serving that 2-second penalty, he's now lost the back of P. Gibb. So just needs to run his own race now. He could have got second, potentially third, but that's gone now. He needs to try and just drive it home for the remainder of the race. Not make any silly mistakes now. Not too far away from halfway through the race. Through the first turn he goes. Oh no! Big accident for Brucey there. Just gets a wheel on the grass. It's coming back on track. Needs to be careful. This guy's coming through. He's back on the grass again. Just trying to stay out of people's way as they come through. Trundling through the grass. Oh, he gets reset. Unlucky for there, Brucey. That is going to cost him heavily. Was in fourth. All the way down to 12th now. So he's mixing it in the arms now. He's got to be careful. Can he come back from this? But costly mistake from Brucey then. So back up to the front of the grid. Rosa's there in first. Second is Dimpy, sorry. Smiles is being lapped by Dimpy. So Dimpy coming through. There's P. Gibb in third. Followed by Golden Brownie in fourth. Just coming over the crest of the hill now. Marco in fifth. JMS in sixth position. Followed by Lock seventh. Esrom there in eighth. Reddington's got a 2-second penalty in 9th. Centino there in 10th, right behind his teammate. Black Rhino there in 11th, followed by Brucey in 12th. Cabo there in 13th, and Craig in 14th. There's Smiles at the back of the grid in 15th, but back up to the front. Roses leading the way still. Tight little gap behind him. Just has to run his own line, but looks like Dimpy is starting to catch. He's got a fastest lap so far of a 1:18.666. Very nice time indeed. The number of the devil. There's P. Gibb in 13th. Obviously Dimpy has a lot of experience, and Brucey has experience as well with the Group 3 Porsche. Obviously they're running in the Infinity Series. As we come through then on lap 12 now. 10 seconds away from halfway. Brownie there in 4th, followed by Marco in 5th. Just coming past Tasha there. Smiles McGill. Tash JMS 6th now, by Locke in 7th. Eshram there in 8th. There's Centino 9th, followed by Reddington in 10th after serving his penalty. Black Rhino in 11th. And there's Brucey in 12th. He was behind Black Rhino, but it must have had another little incident somewhere. Not looking great at the minute for Brucey. Needs to refocus, go to back to brass tacks, and just try and plug these laps away. A 1:25 lap 11, 1:24 lap 8. So yeah, it's gone from awesome and great to yeah, not so much. But down the field, 13th, Kebo is actually catching Brucey. Craig down 14th, followed by Smiles in 15th. Just letting the cars come through. So Roses on his own still in 1st. P. Gibb is now past Dimpy in 2nd. So he's going to try and close that gap to Roses now. There's Dimpy in 3rd position. So we had the double win of Gordon Brownie in the 1st round. And this one with my P. Gibb, and it looks like it's going to be Roses winning this race. So potentially 3 different winners so far in 4 races. There's Golden Brownie then coming through in 4th now. Marco there in 5th. So he's the first of the AMs then. 2nd is going to be Esrom for the AMs in 6th position. Flash JMS coming through now in 7th. Not too shabby there. There's Locke just going off track a little bit. Centino coming through in 9th. We're fast approaching, 10 minutes to go. Reddington there in 10th. Black Rhino on his own in 11th. There's Brucey starting to close that gap again. Comes past Smiles. Little wave out the window as he goes past. Down the hill he goes. Obviously still carrying the message for Les and Mick and the black ribbons for melanoma cancer. Comes through in 12th then on lap 14. Kebo 13th. Not doing too bad this race. Let's just see where he is. So you've got Marco in 1st, Esrom in 2nd for the AMs. Then we've got Watt in 3rd. Then we have to go to Black Rhino in 11th for 4th position. Kebo is in 5th for the AMs. Then we have Craig in 6th, and then Smiles in 7th for the AM class. So not too shabby at the minute for these guys. Roses there in 1st, still in the way. P. Gibb there, coming through now in second. Another great race for him around this track. Coming for the first time now. Lovely stuff for him. Dimpy there in third position. Just coming through. Very nicely done there. Brownie now coming through the S's in fourth. Oh, no, he didn't save it. Little spin round for Golden Brownie there. Oh no, there's contacts as the Young Ghost gets a speed boost from Fast JMS. Fast JMS couldn't do anything, he just unghosted at the wrong time there on the racing line. Very unlucky there for Fast JMS and Brownie, but Brownie's now lost 2 positions, so that moves Marco into fourth, first for the AMS. S from there in 5th. So Brownie down to 6th now. He's going to get an overtake from Fast JMS on him. Fast JMS is going to get it done then. Locked there in 8th, just behind. Centino now catching up in 9th. There's Reddington in 10th. Black Rhino now coming through with Brucey right behind him. Brucey's on the way back now. Can he catch him? He's just got less than 10 minutes to do it. So we'll watch Brucey as he comes through the chicane then. Gets the power down. Coming over the crest, down the hill. Through the last turn he goes. Thunder down to turn 1, so Black Rhino getting ready for an overtake of Brucey. Brucey just getting a little bit on the inside curb there as he comes through. Now for the chicane where he touched the grass. Soft tyres starting to wear now. Through the S as we go then. Going to try and attempt an overtake down this straight then, down towards the 2 right-handers. On the inside there. A little bit of contact with Black Rhino, who's got to wait for him. Through, there you go, now down the straight. So then we've got 13th Kebo, 14th Craig. And Smiles there in 15th. Back up to the front, Rosa still leading the way still got that gap. P. Gibb there in 2nd. A little bit of gap then to Dimpy in 3rd. Marco in 4th position. Just watch Marco go through as we come through these couple of corners. So coming through the S's for Marco there. S-Rom there right behind him in 5th. We have Fast JMS now coming down the little straight here before the 2 right-handers. Lock there in 7th, but he's coming under fire from Centino, and Brownie will go in head-to-head yet again. So Lock, Centino and Brownie then. Going 2 wide, maybe 3 wide possibly. Oh, there's an accident further back. Bruce is in the wall. Let's have a look what happened here. So gets on the curb, gets on the exit, did basically what Centino and Remington did, and straight into the wall he goes. Unfortunate for him there, trying to get past Black Rhino. He's going to have to do a 3-point turn. Unfortunate for Brucey there then. I think that might be the killer in his race then. Probably going to be. But we'll come back to this little battle because Centino and Brownie are past Locked then. Centino coming through. Defending from Brownie still. Now coming through the S's. Down the hill we go. Who's that? Someone's coming into the pits. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Brucey. Bruce is pitting. So is he going for new tyres or is he retiring the car? We'll have to see, check on that, see how it goes. But Centino still defending from Brownie. This is pretty much the closest battle on track at the minute. Centino goes wide on the grass then. Gets back on them, that's gonna cause his momentum to suffer all the way down the straight. Can Brownie get him into the chicane? Brownie's looking like he's got the pace to do so. Little bit of a door bang there. Hard defending. Brownie into the chicane. Gets that move done, but Centino's right there on his back end. Right underneath his spoiler. So I do believe Brucey has retired the car. Oh, sat in the pits and wait until the end of the race. Oh, miserable race for Brucey then. He's going to get last position points, which was only 8th, but still. So Centino then now trying to get back past Brownie still. Oh, he's gone through the barriers. Just pushing too hard there. Got on the grass, on the curb. And yep, that sent him. So Centino in 9th then lost that position as well to Locke. Reddington there in 10th. Black Rhino in 11th, followed by Craig there in 12th, just lapping Smiles, who's now in 14th. There's Cable in 13th. Coming through the S's, Smiles there is there, not too far. I think she's actually a lap behind. Yeah, she's a lap behind Cable as well, so not a great race for Smiles then. But she's still plugging away. But Bruce sat in the pits then. He's had enough for this race today. Yep. When the incidents and the mistakes keep popping up and racking up, it does take a toll on these drivers. Bruce is just probably going to sit this one out. Decides he's better in the pits than on track. But there's Rosa's first position, still leading the way, about to lap Kebo. P. Gibb there in 2nd. Gap is slowly coming down, but not by much. Dimpy there in 3rd. On his own. 4th is S-Rom, still in front of Marco, who's in 5th position now. Bash JMS there in 6th. Half-second penalty for him to serve. Golden Brownie just coming through. The second right-hander now in 7th. Followed by Locke right behind him. Centino there in 9th position. Teammate there. Reddington in 10th. Black Rhino coming through now in 11th. Doing a great job for his division. Craig there in 12th. Just coming through the S's now. Up the hill. Lovely bit of driving from Craig. Always does a good job in the racing. Sticks it out to the end. Kebo there in 13th, coming through. Just makes it up with the faster cars lapping him. And Smiles there in 14th. Basically going to be lapped by the guy in front of him pretty soon. But she's doing a great job at the minute, and there's Brucey still sat in the pits. As we come out towards the end of this race then, couple of minutes left to go, couple of laps. Rosa, just coming up the hill, through the crest, down the hill, through the last corner. Soft tyres now starting to wear quite a lot as the sun's starting to go down. Shadows are getting longer. And there's Rosa's. The end of the race can't come soon enough for him. Done a great job. Took that lead early on and stayed there. Now he's going about to lap Smiles. Going to stay on the right hand side, let him through. Or not, she takes the corner. It's going to hinder him a little bit, but not by much. There she goes. Now she gets out of the way. P. Gibb there in second. That's going to give P. Gibb a little advantage to Roses now. But how fast can he get past Tasha? Dimpy's coming through there in third. There's Marco. Sorry, Esrom in fourth. Sorry, not Marco. Marco's there in fifth, so first and second for the AM class. Then Smash Mason in sixth position, followed by Brownie in seventh. Centino there in eighth, followed by Locke in ninth, who's incidentally in third for the AM class. So another podium for Locke. Reddington there in 10th. Oh, on the grass there, keeps it gathered up though. Black Rhino there in 11th. Then we have Craig in 12th, followed by Kebo in 13th. And last but not least is Smiles in 14th. And then DNF for Brucey in the pits. 20 seconds on the clock. Does Brucey come out the pits yet? No. Oh, he's coming out the pits now. He's going to finish the last lap. So, final lap for these guys then. Do we have the last couple of guys coming over the line? So, Black Rhino is going to get onto the final lap as well. Lovely stuff from him. Bruce is coming out now. He's going to just pull out to the side while guys come out. There we go. He's going to finish the race then at least. So, Roses just coming through last couple of corners. Who's that? Who is overtaking? No idea. Oh, it's Craig, sorry. So Craig finishes in 12th. There's Roses, takes race to victory. Well done to Roses. P. Gibb and Smiles. Second for P. Gibb, 14th for Smiles. Great finishes from them. Last spot on the podium is going to be Dimpy. Third position. Well done to him. So, first position in the AM. Finishing in fourth is Esrom. It's going to be another victory for the AM class. Well done, Esrom. Marco is going to take second, fifth position. Sixth is going to be Flash JMS. Golden Brownie coming home in seventh. Then we have Santino now coming down towards the line. He's going to finish in eighth. Followed by Locke in ninth. Last podium spot for the AM class. Lovely stuff from Locke. Reddington there in 10th. He's going to come home and finish in 10th. There's Black Rhino in 11th. 12th Craig, 13th Kebo, Smiles 14th, and Bruce is going to finish in 15th. So, another great racing. Another round of top-notch Porsche Cup action. So, until next week, guys, I'm the Crazy Brit. See you there.